So your boy Mikey has lost a lot of money over the past 2 days. As I say in every video, investing in GME and AMC stock is extremely risky. And today I woke up with my call options down over 70%. So I was down pretty bad. I don't know if I have to even tell you guys what I did after that, but I'm gonna tell you guys either way. You know, I bought the dip. I bought more Gamestop calls. I averaged down into more $23 calls. I did that while Gamestop was trading at around $19.70, and I could lose every dime. You know, every time I bought call options, I know in my head that I could lose every freaking dime. But with what I believe is about to happen over the next couple of days, it is worth the risk. Before I do get into why I believe that though, make sure to go down and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, because I do update you guys on AMC and GME stock every single day. So on earnings, GameStop dropped 10%. From $24, and then in the morning today it dropped even harder. At one point it was down around 16%. It did hit a low of $19.31, and over 28 million shares were traded today. So we had a huge day of volume. The OBV, the on balance volume, is still high. You know, when we bring it up and we zoom out, guys, it's still at all-time highs. It's not going lower. People are accumulating the stock. So when I saw GameStop below $19.60, it did hurt me a little bit. It did hurt me because I was down like over $1,000 within 24 hours. But I did average down like crazy, and towards the end of the day, we did see the volume go even crazier, and GameStop ended the day at $20.64. You know, that's a pretty decent gain, about a 5% gain, I believe, from 1930 to 2060. So that's there. And if we take a look at the history of GameStop, whenever there's a sharp decrease, there usually is a bounce back. Now, obviously, none of this is financial advice. I'm not telling anyone to buy, sell, or hold. But normally, when there's a sharp decrease, there's normally a bounce back. So just putting that out there. I do believe it is going to bounce back. I do have a bunch of money on the line. As for AMC, I'm still holding all my shares for AMC as well. AMC closed the day at $4.95 where it closed yesterday, and it didn't really move too much. In the morning it kind of dropped a little with GameStop to $4.71, but then it climbed back up to $4.95 at the end of the day. Only 7 million shares traded for AMC, and I do believe when GameStop starts to run, I do believe it's going to be GameStop first. AMC is going to follow. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, this is why you shouldn't compare AMC to GameStop. They're not the same stock. Obviously, they're not the same freaking stock. I understand that, guys. But if we just take a look at the history, from all-time lows, AMC is up approximately 100%. Its all-time low is $2.38, so it's up a little over 100% from all-time lows. From GameStop's 52-week low, it's also up about 100%, a little over 100%. It was $10 back here. Pretty similar. Am I right or am I freaking wrong? Is that not similar? So that's why at the end of the day, I still believe GameStop and AMC are trading similar. Now, Chewy stock was up over 8% today at $30.24. Everyone knows what Roaring Kitty tweeted the last time he tweeted a couple days ago. It just makes you think, like, maybe Roaring Kitty knew there was going to be a crash today. Maybe he knew there was going to be a big drop on earnings. Today might just be the day he sold and bought GameStop at a discount. It's not guaranteed, obviously, but it's definitely a possibility. So this is my updated call positions. I always do post them on X. If you haven't followed me there, make sure to go follow me. My username is Mikey's_money. I said when you have a gut feeling, stick to it. I'm holding the GME stock calls for MOAS, and I'm so happy I had the opportunity to buy some under $20. Let's go, GME and AMC to the moon. So this is my updated call positions on GME. This is all my calls. I now have over $2,400 loaded into GameStop calls, about $800 worth of calls expiring on October 18th, and $1,500 calls expiring on September 27th. So in 2 weeks, guys. Now, like I said, it is risky. I could lose every freaking dime, but I really do feel like in my gut that the third run is going to happen. Now, you guys do your own research before investing into any stock. I'm just here talking about what I'm doing with my money. And you guys know I had to buy the dip. You guys know I had to freaking buy the dip. So, the glass is always half full. You could look at it as negative or positive. I was pretty sad in the morning when I saw GameStop just crash even harder. But then I was like, you know what? Screw it. Screw it. GameStop under $20, calls. That's what I freaking thought a couple seconds later, and that is what I did. I bought calls. I did make this post on X as well. I said GME stock has officially formed a bullish shark pattern. If anyone was waiting for a dip, this is it. I just bought $1,500 worth of $23 calls because YOLO. GME and AMC to the moon. So that was when I only had 1,500. When GameStop stayed trading at $19, I put in an extra 1,000. I was like, screw it. You know, I really just felt like this might be the last opportunity, the last call for call options. That's just it. That's what I was thinking. So here's a bullish pattern and a bearish pattern. As you guys see, GameStop almost formed this bullish shark to a T. You know, this is the bullish shark here on the left. Now, if we take a look at the past month, you know, this is like the past 2-3 weeks, the bullish shark has formed. And we already got to bounce back up towards the end of the day to $20.50. I wouldn't be surprised if it continues going into tomorrow. The volume has picked up like crazy. And I really do believe people are just going to start buying up GameStop stock, sending it higher and higher. I believe we're going to elevate higher than $24, which is why I loaded up into call options. I am so freaking ready for this MOAS, you guys don't understand. This is extremely risky because it can keep going down. You know, no one knows what the frick is going to happen. Stock could go up, down, no one knows. But no risk, no Ferrari. That is just the motto. No risk, no Ferrari. You guys do what you want with your money. You already saw my position in calls, around $2,500 in calls. YOLO, freaking YOLO. This guy said, depending what it updates to, we retested the 200 and 100 moving day average and held, bounced back up, and closed above 21. Bullish to the tits. So AMC closed back at $4.95. Multiple analysts are saying AMC stock is looking bullish. As far as GameStop, Webull says 100% sell. Sell, sell, sell. Makes you wonder, like, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a hedge fund. Maybe it's a hedge fund trying to get us to sell at $20 because they're screwed. These billionaire investors that are on the verge of going bankrupt are going to do anything that they possibly can to get us to sell. But I'm pretty sure they've come to the conclusion that we're not selling at these dirt cheap prices. At least the majority of us. You paper hands, obviously the paper hands are going to freaking sell. But I don't think Roaring Kitty is done. I think he's just getting started. And, you know, just with that little tweet, we saw the momentum in GameStop. You know, I really do think Roaring Kitty is the MOAS catalyst for GameStop and AMC. It's not going to be no earnings call, that's for sure. We already freaking checked that off the list. Not going to happen. And, you know, there was news of GameStop diluting on earnings. So, yeah, that did cause the price to tank a little. But how much money are they going to raise? The good news is yet to come, guys. The good news is yet to come. And GameStop did report positive cash flow. So the GameStop business is profitable just running as a business without the $4 billion in cash. Guys, I think it is a huge opportunity. I think it's not every freaking day when the best investor is about to hit 1 million subscribers, you know, posting on X, making the stock market move like crazy. I think it is an opportunity and I am willing to take the risk, which is why I already dumped my money into calls. Calls. I mean, I'm addicted at this point. You know, I got my AMC shares on the side, but I feel like calls, a lot of money can be made, guys. This guy said, it's official, at current price, GameStop GME is now more than 50% cash per share, profitable, and cash flow positive. So like I just said, GameStop is confirmed to be cash flow positive. The cash is freaking flowing, guys. Yet it dropped. A lot of people are crying about it. You know, oh my God, GameStop down 15%. What the frick are we gonna do? Guys, what has been the motto on my freaking channel this whole time, ever since I started from day one? It's buy the dip. Buy the freaking dip. Now, you guys do whatever you want, obviously, but that's my motto. I'm gonna stick to it. Buying the freaking dip. That is all I gotta say. Are you going to buy the dip or are you just going to let the opportunities pass by? GameStop dipped yet again below $20 and I saw it as an opportunity. So I took it. Even though I was hurting inside, you know, I lost lots of money. I'm still with you guys though. And I bought the freaking dip. I did make this last post. I said, look at Roaring Kitty's last tweet. I would not doubt if he sells all the Chewy stock he purchased and puts it all into GME stock under $20. This would be the best play of all time. I really do think when Roaring Kitty comes out with his portfolio update, everything's going to be all in GameStop once again. It's just Roaring Kitty-like. Buying the dip, buying more GameStop at a discount. That is my prediction. Roaring Kitty is now 998,000 subscribers. Just 2,000 subscribers, less than 2,000 subscribers away from 1 million. I really do believe he is going to come back to YouTube and set up a live stream when he hits 1 million subscribers. I mean, I've been saying it on my channel. And, you know, the last time he went live, it wasn't good for GameStop. But what would be good for GameStop is if Roaring Kitty comes out and gives us his portfolio update and he bought more. If he bought more GameStop, that's just going to be the nail in the coffin for all hedge funds. About 2 videos, I did decode the Roaring Kitty livestream thumbnail. On the top right of the thumbnail, it says, "I'll wager with you, I'll make you a bet." That line is from the movie The Babadook on Netflix. And it goes on to say, "I'll wager with you, I'll make you a bet. The more you deny me, the stronger I get." He is talking to hedge funds. He is talking to billionaire shorts that are short on GameStop, that are short on AMC, that are short on stocks that retail investors invest in. He's basically telling them, the more that they try to deny him, the more that they look at him as a joke, the more that they laugh at him, the stronger he's gonna get. He's about to freaking hit 1 million subscribers. I'm pretty sure all 1 million subscribers have more than likely invested into GameStop at one point in their life. I mean, he is building a freaking cult at this point, and I am all in on it. I am all in on it. That is all I gotta say. But that is gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did make it to the end of the video and you haven't subscribed yet, what the heck are you guys doing? Make sure to go down and subscribe. Like I said, your boy Mikey has lost a lot of money just in the past day off the GameStop calls. I did take a loss of around $700 on the $23 calls expiring on September 20th. I did take my losses on those, and I dumped all the rest of the cash into $23 calls expiring in October. And I added some. I averaged even more into the GameStop calls because that's how confident I am. I averaged basically an extra $2,000 all into GameStop calls. Extremely, extremely risky, but that just shows you guys how much that I personally believe that this third run is going to happen. I do put my money where my mouth is, and I could be wrong. I could be freaking wrong, guys. I was wrong about earnings. It dumped. We got rug pulled. It was freaking terrible. And I lost a lot of money. But I bought the dip. I bought the freaking dip. That is all there is to it. But I will keep you guys updated on what happens with AMC and GME stocks. So make sure to stay tuned on my channel. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. As y'all know, I'm buying the dip.
Here we go. Come on. Push it. Buying the dip. Buying the dip. Here we go. Come on. Push it.